Hello. Hello. Hello, how are you? Now then, Colin 8, and we're getting the Michael X-Ray 5 all cleaned down, and we're going to get it stuck on eBay. First thing we're going to do is wash all this hood down, get all this green off. So I'll get set up and we'll get cracked on. You know what, I have just waffled on for about 4 minutes and I didn't press record, and that is a nightmare. I keep doing it all the time. Look at the state of my hair. I'm busting a sweat out here. So basically I've just used a slight TFR, which is traffic film remover, and a shampoo. I'm not going to go into the full details of it because it would take ages, but basically it's had its initial first clean to get all the muck down. Now we're going to use a shampoo, especially shampoo for the hoods, and then a conditioner, and when it's dry we'll be putting a fabric sealer on there, which is for the outside, not the interior sort of fabric. Then I'm going to be moving on and doing the engine bay. Now the engine bay is minging and I will be power washing it, but I've had years and years of experience of valeting cars. If none of you know, I actually was in the army and was a defence staff car driver, and part of my job was keeping the cars absolutely spick and span. We'll get the engine bay done today. I want all the outside done so we can get some nice photographs, get it stuck on eBay, and once it's stuck on eBay, hopefully somebody's going to buy it and we'll raise some money for the NHS, and I'm happy, and then that's the end of that chapter. And then we'll be moving on, finishing the KA Turbo, which is already in the garage ready to go, and then the MR2 over there. We'll be getting the full shebang. But anyway, it's all about the Michael X-Ray 5 today. So I'm going to have a brew, check back in 2, and then we'll continue doing the hood. Now I've been and got changed because it is absolutely red hot, and you can laugh at what I'm wearing. I've got an old t-shirt on and I really don't care. So we're moving on to the next stage now. I'm going to get the hood shampooed down, and then I'm going to leave it dry. While it's drying, I'm going to crack on with the engine bay. Be good to know if I missed any spots, so that's why I'm going to let it dry. So let's crack on. So the engine bay is absolutely minging, so we're going to jump straight into getting it cleaned while the hood is drying now. I know a lot of you are going to scream about this, but trust me, I know exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, let's get this looking nice now. You see how minging it all is, just a little bit of a close up. It is grimy, look at this. Right, let's crack on. Right, there we are. All cleaned down. I'm going to let that dry. It's a lovely sunny day for it. So that'll dry out, and it's looking like brand new under there now, just as I thought it would do. So I'll let that dry, and then I'm going to put a sealer on all around that, let it dry for a couple of hours, and back onto the hood. The hood's drying well. There's a few bits that I've missed. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, I can't bloom it. You can see little bits. So I'll go around and do it again. But all in all, from how it was looking, it's looking pretty fan-dabby-doozy. Probably able to see a bit better there. You can see just a few bits that I missed. So Give it a soak down again, a scrub down, and then that's good. Get in there, then we'll give it a wash down and a good polish, clean the glass. I'm probably going to do the interior tomorrow. I've got the exhaust to polish up as well. So yeah, alright Bella. Alright mate, you're chilling out? Have you had a drink? Right, back onto the roof. Oh, better turn that off, we'll get demonetised. Right, so the hood is drying now and it has come up really well. I'm going to give it one more go. There's just a few tiny bits now that you probably can't see on the camera. What I'm going to do now with a bit of wet and dry, just knock the top part of the bumper off, just get the bit of dust out of there. And there was a couple of bits in this top quarter, very small, so I'm just going to do that and then I'll get set to and get machine polished up. Right, so it's all washed down and I'm just going to nip and see my mate because apparently I think we're going to be going racing early next month, so I'm going to let it dry and then come back later on when it's cooled off a bit and then get all the swirls out and get it polished up, and I might get onto the interior. I've just blasted round the door shuts as well, so it's starting to take shape now. It's looking well. Desperately needed a good machine polish anyway, so I had to take it back and knock a few bits out with wet and dry. I didn't have to do much in the quarters of what I'd done, so I was quite happy with that. So I'm going to jump in the kendo and go and see Big Bad Wayno. So we'll see you when it's darker. Right, well I've just got back and I'm going to start polishing it now, but the hood is dry and look how well that's come up. So before I go, because I'm going to go and have a barbecue as well today, I'm going to actually get out, so it's really clean. So before I go, just give it a condition down and I'm well happy with how that's come up compared to what it was before. So let's get some polish on and then we can go and get some photographs of it and get it put on eBay. Lovely. I can not knock this weather, how lovely it is. So in the morning, which we'll click back in, I'm going to do the glass, do the interior, and then I'm going to go and get some photographs. I've had a look at the weather, the weather's alright. Going to make sure I haven't missed any polisher out in the morning. I'll spin it round so you can have a proper nice look all the way around it now. Got the badge to put back on the middle. Mazda badge, I was going to take it out. Got the engine to dress. I've got the hood to treat. And for what it looked like a couple of weeks ago to now, it's a total different thing. So obviously we get all the interior done tomorrow, get the glass done. Get all the seats washed and shampooed. Get all the carpet done. Get some new Mazda mats in there. Do all the dash, do all the roof lining, do all the carpets, do all the glass, and then let's get some nice photographs and stuff on eBay. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning, and that'll be right now. Boom! I absolutely ran out of time, so I sent it over to my mates at the couch around the corner to get all the interior done. And she's looking well. Really good. Right. We've just got a few little bits to finish off, and then I'll get it back to the yard. So that's all the engine finished. I've got the badge stuck back on the front there. Engine's all dressed. I've sealed the roof already. That's all done. Interior now. All the seats have come up really well. All the dashboard's lovely and clean. All the controls all detailed, all cleaned around there. All the glass, all the roof lining scrubbed, back window, all the back shelf. So right, it's all finished now, all done. I'm filthy, covered in oil, as always. So I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's been involved. Mark at Springfield Garage for MOTing it. Donald at Northampton Tyre and Battery for supplying and fitting the new tyres. Rage Powder Coating, everyone there for doing the wheels. TSW Construction for donating £200. Alan Evans of Thirsk for donating £100. For Get Me Not Chocolate for 20 quid and 50 quid from the guy that does not want to be mentioned. So I hope you've enjoyed watching us with this one. So we'll get it chucked on eBay now, and all the money's off to the NHS. So what we'll do is we'll check back in about a week's time, because we're going to put it on a 7-day listing, and then we'll see how it's sold. So we'll give you an update, and hopefully it's sold, gone, and we've raised some money for the NHS. So thanks for all of you watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll check back in a week's time with the Micro X-Ray 5, and hopefully this weekend we'll have an upload and getting back on with the Turbo KA. We'll see you in the next one.
Oh yes, have a beautiful time.